Hello and welcome to Maths with Raz. Today we'll be looking at using Loon to solve the exponential function. So this has been born out of the transition work I'm doing with Year 11 into Year 12. We're currently in the isolation period, and so we needed something a bit different for them. So I set them a project, and within that we needed to be able to solve exponents. So I'm going to do that today. For this, we will need to know two rules. Yeah, one is that ln e, if you put a ln next to an e, so that's a natural log, it will dissolve. Or if you put an e next to a natural log, it will dissolve. Yeah, so I've said that ln e equals e ln, which equals 1. That's an equivalent statement to saying that gravity is the force being attracted to the center of the earth. Yeah, it ain't right, but it's fully functional. Yeah, obviously they don't tell you in lower school that gravity is the effect of the curvature of space-time. So I'll just put this little side note there for those that are irked by my statement. Obviously, feel free to look into it afterwards or check out one of my other videos or someone else's, but not someone else's. And the second one, we've got ln a to the power of b equals b ln a. Now that is a very powerful rule. Why is that? You got it. Yeah, we've taken b from being an exponent to being on the ground floor. Yeah, so it's gone from the first floor to the ground floor. Mind blown. And those are things we're going to use. We're just going to go straight into some examples. So here on the left, I'm asking you, we're going to solve e to the 3x equals 4. So bear in mind what you've just seen. What do we do to bring an exponent down? We introduce ln. Yeah. So I'm going to take ln on both sides. You understand with basic maths that if you do something to one side of an equation, you have to do it to the other. So that's exactly what we're doing here. But furthermore, we know that ln and e will dissolve. So we're suddenly left with 3x equals ln 4. And you should be able to solve from there. Get out your calculatore. Bish bash bosh, and you should get 0.462. Double check you do it, because with the ln function and log functions, you need to always close the bracket. Just make sure that you're working it through. So at this point, pause video and give the next one a go, but obviously using example 1 as a guideline. Hello, welcome back. So you can see that we do ln on that on the first step, and the ln and the e cancel, leaving us 3x plus 1 equals ln 41. Take away 1, divide by 3. Hopefully you're able to do that. If not, you need to drop down to some of my foundation topics and just brush up the algebra. And we get this. Yes, we're in big school now, people. Yes, you should be able to take that. You should be able to take it home from there, yeah? I've led the horse to the water. You need to now just drink from said water. All right, so let's make it a little bit harder. So I've given you ln and e. What if I change e to a number? Then what? Now what are we going to do? So some of you will cast your minds back and realise what we're going to do. You got it. Yeah, we're going to ln it. What does taking the ln enable us to do? Well done. Yeah, it enables us to bring down the exponent. And that's it. That is the new maths. Now you need to use your old math to solve it. So pause it now and try and get the answer out. Hello again. So let's expand the bracket and then group the terms. Divide by the 5 ln 2. Type it in the calculator. Yeah? So that is a fully functional way of using learn to solve an exponent. We've not looked at what an e function is yet. I've not looked at what learn is, not looked at anything. It's just the function of solving equations with an exponent. So let's make that a little bit harder. Let's throw in a decimal. All right, so this is, you're on your own for this one. So I'm going to use old countdown for this. I like it. So, hey Siri, can you play the countdown theme tune, please?
Now playing Countdown Theme by the Blue Keys.
I love getting a good sweat on, keep that heart pumping. Let's see how you fared. Learn it first. Bring down the exponent. Now what? Exactly. Expand the brackets. And that's the same step, isn't it? Expand the brackets. And then we can, well, smooth as you like. Sure, I've missed a step there. Yeah. Then we move the 2 ln 7 over to the right hand side and divide by the 9 ln 7. And that's what we get in exact form. So if I asked you the answer exactly, that would be it in green. But more often than not for these, get out the calculadora and job done. Calculadora, sorry. So hopefully you're finding it easy. So now expectation, this isn't little school anymore, is for you to think on your feet, have a good struggle, we like to say at my school. So using what you've learned, can you attempt to solve that? Yeah, and it's just like the basic principle of simultaneous equations will be adhered to, which is to eliminate a variable. Good luck to you. Welcome back. So, first step, set the equations equal to one another. Yeah, if we set them equal to one another, we eliminate the y. Hence, we've eliminated the variable. Now, what we're going to do? You got it. Limit. That enables us to bring down the exponent. And now that's the new stuff. Now it's old stuff. Just solve an equation. Yeah. Granted, it's probably the solving part of an equation that you'd get wrong at the point you're at right now. But expand it. Group terms. Yeah, so we've grouped the x's on the same side, and now we factorise to isolate the x. Once we've isolated the x, we can divide by the bracket. Job done. Bish bash bosh. Hopefully you got that one. So let's just recap what we did. We set the equations equal to each other to eliminate the y. We then took lns to enable us to bring the exponent down, and then we grouped terms, factorised, solved. Yeah, I recap because now, again, you're on your own. Go. Welcome back. So, first step, set them equal to each other. Second step, take a ln. Third step, what does taking the ln enable us to do? You there at the front. Well done, it enables us to take down the exponent. And that's it. That's the new stuff done. Now you need to solve an equation. What are you going to do? Expand it. Now what? Oh, you're on fire. You're the fun. You're on fire today. Yeah? Group the terms so the x is on the same side. Once we've got the x on the same side, what we do? factorise, bish bash bosh. Yeah, stick that in the calculator and we get that. So hopefully that has made life a bit easier for you. I urge you now to download the Kahoot app or go to Kahoot and enter the game pin that's on the screen, and you'll be able to attempt the questions. There'll be a leaderboard. It should be fairly fun. And then once you've done that, the next video that will follow this one will have the solutions to the Kahoot game. Yeah. I've been Mr. Rice. Thank you for listening.